My name is Gary Austin. I'm an English major. I'm from North Little Rock, Arkansas, and I acknowledge that this work is of my own. Two people that positively influenced me in their relationship to me is my parents, my mom and dad. What makes them special is my mom is a nurse practitioner and my dad is a reverend. Positive communication behaviors would be affirming the feelings and needs of others and talking positively and constructively. My mom has to acknowledge people's feelings every day at work, whether they may be rude or disrespectful. She has to account that they may not feel well or they may be sick or in pain. Likewise, at home, if I go and communicate with her and say, "Mom, I don't feel well," the first thing she's going to say is, "What doesn't feel well? Why don't you feel good?" I may say I have a headache, or I may say I'm dizzy or a stomach ache, and the first thing she finds is a medicine I can take, or just give me something like, "You need to take a nap, sleep it off." And my dad, as a reverend, he has to be positive and constructive to people that may need his help, that people that ask him for situations that they need help on. He has to be positive and help them build on what they need to be built on so they can build from where they are to the point they want to be. Just like at home, when I need help on an assignment or help with things out of everyday life, he helps me by being positive and telling me things that I need to know. And so civil and ethical communication implication one would be respect. My dad has to respect the people that he that ask him things, people that come to him and say, "Hey, I need your help." As a reverend, he has to respect those people because they respect him, and so he can't just tear them down. Respect is actively listening to and showing regard for the ideas of others before evaluating and responding to their messages, which means he can't judge them by the first thing they say. He has to listen to the whole story and then go on to what he has to say and how to help them. He can't get it by not listening and respecting what they have to say. Civical and ethical communication implication two will be concern for the community, committing to the practice of daily action, interacting, and performances of engaged citizens that promote a co-created community experience. My mom deals with that every day as a nurse practitioner, dealing with the community, dealing with people that's sick, and helping them out. Like when they come in and need medicine or something, people that are sick are a part of our community. When people when people don't get treated for being sick, it gets someone else sick. If you stop someone from being sick, you're helping the community. A community a communication principle would be communication is irreversible, meaning communication is a dynamic process that cannot be reversed. Once a message is interpreted, the interpretation becomes part of the person's cognitive history. And so, just like my dad being a reverend, he can't tell someone something to do to fix their problem, and then the next day he comes and say, "No, that's not going to work. Do something else." Because what he told them cannot be taken away. They're always going to remember what he said. He can't come back and say something else to to reverse what he said. It's not possible. Communication principle number two, the communication process is complex, meaning there's no such thing as easy or simple symbolic exchange between communicators. Even the most casual of interactions involves history, complex cognitive, psychological, and social processes. And so my mom deals with that at work, having to communicate with people that may not be able to speak well or may not speak her language or anything that may be hard to understand because they're in pain. And so that's hard to understand. My my mom's communication with me has helped me see myself as smart and intelligent, doing anything I put my mind to academically. And my dad's communication with me has helped me see myself as a young man able to conquer anything I put my mind to, any obstacle, never giving up on anything. When I communicate with others, I am more mindful of stereotypes, judging someone before you even know them. My parents have taught me that to never judge a book by its cover. Some people that have the most stereotypes are the most cool and down to earth people that you may meet. People that talk about them or have stereotypes that may not even be true, you don't know unless you actually talk to these people. I don't stereotype anyone. And another thing, when I communicate with others, I am more mindful of perception. When when we sense something, we smell, hear, see, taste, or touch. A perception, my parents tell me, just because I don't like something doesn't mean someone else doesn't. And so I try to see everything from others' point of view, even if I don't agree, because my perception is not the same as someone else's perception. I might like an activity that someone else doesn't like. I can't force them to do it because in their perception, they don't like it. And so you can't force no one to have the same perception as you.